So my name's Gareth Jones, and I set up Raglan Rock on the 1st of December 2012. It's been, like 7 years now. So kind of just started off with a rope on my back and some dreams, and didn't really know what I was doing apart from I knew that I loved rock climbing. So I started rock climbing really late in life, like when I was 23. And my father used to climb back in the 50s and 60s. Yeah, I was just like, I think I want to get into it. And I started climbing and I was absolutely terrified. For the first 6 months I was just confused about like why I wanted to do this, but like, it was just learning to trust all over again, And so I hadn't climbed that long in England, only about 2 or 3 years. And then I got the opportunity to move to Aotearoa. I was pretty obsessed with surfing for the first 8 years, so it really wasn't. I'd go down to Wharepapa and climb, and go and listen to Bryce harping on. Hey Bryce. I'd go and climb sporadically. It was always on the back burner because I had a passion for it, but it was mainly surfing. I suppose it was just connecting with nature. It was any sort of platform that I could use in nature to challenge yourself and learn a skill. Yeah, it would have been around, I suppose, 2011. Yeah, then I just started seeing the surf was too crowded, and I started seeing these cliffs like on the edge of the ocean, and I was like, ooh, I think I might get back into climbing. I was like, there's no queues, there's no aggro, and and then I started walking around and started seeing these lines, and just got a real thirst and hunger for just putting up new lines. So I think to date now, put up over 50 first ascent trad or sport climbs, and maybe, I don't know, 30 plus boulder problems. So far I've set up like 6 different crags, and like we talked about last night, they're all on private land unfortunately, but trying to open one up on public land. So, because there's no point having a rock climbing business if there's no rock climbing for public people to come and enjoy. As personal training, a friend, and we were doing heaps of running, got him super fit, and I was telling him about these new first ascents that I was sort of like whipping up, and he was like, you should set up a rock climbing business. And I was like, with what? I was like, I literally am a beach bum that surfs twice a day and lives in a little surf shack in Raglan. And he was like, I'll lend you the money. And I was like, no. I was like, don't make me put my money where my mouth is, Yeah. So he lent me the money, and literally I was like, well, if we're going to take tourists around, I need a van, and so got that, and that was just like, I knew like once I chucked that money down, then I owed it to this person. One, I had to pay him back, and two, like he believed in me that it was going to work. So I suppose I just leapt into it with blind faith. Pretty much me just solo guiding for like the first 2 or 3 years, and then I think the first year was just sort of guiding tourists and still having to do my second job, which was personal training at the time. So it wasn't a full-time job, it was just a dream, just a pipe dream, and just slowly chipping away towards it. I suppose I just had that thirst for getting into outdoor education, and sort of really taking my first school group, gained our safety audit, and then started taking school groups and stuff like that, and that was a proud moment. I never thought that I'd get into that role in my life of being able to give back to youth, to sort of like start energising them and showing them how, the stoke of life, and showing them that these activities are tools, to develop yourself.
I'm Harry, manager for Raglan Rock. I've been here for about two years now. I love the idea of having quite a big variety of activities, from caving to climbing to abseiling to mountain biking, canyoning, that was a big one, and also the kind of dream life of living in Raglan and waking up and being able to go for a surf every morning without the hour-long commute or whatever. The main reason I love doing it is seeing people push themselves and challenge things that is not normal perhaps to most people. Some come out and, you know, even getting a metre off the floor climbing is a big challenge, and seeing them push themselves and that smile on their face when they get down is just, yeah, it really makes it worth it.
Well, everyone in town says that they wish they had a Harry as well. Yeah, invaluable, because then I can really focus on driving the business and focusing on developing it.
Everything is constructive. That's one thing I noticed about Raglan Rock, that yeah, you've never got a wrong opinion or a wrong answer, or you never do anything wrong as such. It's a learning curve, and I find that personal development wise as well as within a business is like, yeah, it's kind of gold. It's not your typical outdoor company, outdoor centre where you say hello to each other at work every day and you move on. It's we're always in touch, we're always together. Even this is the only place I've ever worked where we go out as friends and do the things we do as a job. I've never worked with other instructors who, you know, want to go out and climb all together as the whole 8 or 9 of you. Yeah, everyone's so welcoming, everyone supports each other.
Where's that now? 7 years down the line, 5 years of Certificate of Excellence in TripAdvisor, so now in what's called the Hall of Fame. 3 business awards, permanent staff, new manager, a real good new avenue, gateway for Wintec students. We've got like the young generation, from like local schools that see Raglan Rock as a viable business and an avenue for future employment. So that's pretty cool when the little kids say that they want to be a Raglan Rock guide when they grow up. That's pretty remarkable. It's in a good shape. It's in a really good shape. It's always hard work. Like I say, we always know that we're not doing this for the money. So, you know, like all great Kiwi businesses, you know, they start at the kitchen table, and we're trying to get it from the kitchen table actually out, you know. So yeah, I mean, we're an internationally recognised company already. People come from all over the world. So yeah, I think we're there. We're just a small boutique-y, you know, like nice sort of very house welcoming Kiwiana business.